Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to use meta sounds with the footsteps, and you can notice every time the foot touches the ground, a sound plays, but every time the sound is different because we have used a random value in the meta sound, and we have used that meta sound simple setup. And you can also get the project files of that tutorial on my Patreon. You can join it. So let's jump into the tutorial. So in this tutorial, we are going to add meta sounds in the footstep of our character. So right now you can see it has no sounds on the footstep, but it has dust particle. So in the one of the previous tutorial in the footstep series, I have added particles aligned to right foot and the left foot. You can watch it. And for that tutorial, first of all, in order to use meta sound, you have to enable it and go into plugins and search for meta sound. And if it's disabled, enable it, and it may give you a warning about the beta setting. Just ignore it. And if it gives a message about restarting the engine, restart it. Now after that, first of all, we are using these sound effects. We will use that one. So in the previous tutorial, we used simple sound cue, but for this tutorial, we are going to use meta sound. Right click here, go into audio, and select meta sound. And meta sound footsteps. So go in there. So search for play, and for now we are going to use mono. And in the wave asset, select that footstep word 1 and word 1. Now on finished, and the out mono will go in there. So if we play it, you can hear. And let me increase the volume. So another thing we can do is we can change the pitch of that sound wave. For example, right now it is 0. Let's give it a pitch of 12. Now you notice a change in the sound. And if we give it a pitch of -5, it's so let's give it a random value. Let's give it a value of -5, and I think let's give it a value of 8. So now every time we play it, a random sound will be at the output. Now you notice that every time we are playing, we are getting a random sound because every time the pitch value is changing randomly between -5 and 8. And I think let's reduce it to 6. Here, it's better now. Now we have to use that meta sound footsteps in our animation. If you notice right now, our character has running animation, so we will use that meta sound with the running animation. Let's go back to our tutorial, and these are all the tutorials. I upload them on Patreon. If you want project files, you can join my Patreon to get project files. So it has 22 to 27 all tutorials. So run forward. And now from the previous tutorial, we have already dust particle setup here. And now right at that point when our that left foot touches the ground, let's add notify play sound, and in that ms Footstep. Now copy that, Control C, go to that one, and the moment at which the right foot touches the ground, Control V to paste. And in the same way, do it for all the times when foot touches the ground. And here also. So if we play it, now you can hear sound, but every time there is a little difference in the sound because of the random pitch value. So let's play it here. So now every time we are getting a different sound based on the different pitch value, but definitely it's not perfect, but you get the basic idea how to do it. So you can play with the values to get better results, and also you can get better footstep sound wave file from any source, or you can create by yourself. So that's it for this tutorial, and the next tutorials we may work on the Niagara system, in which Niagara dust particle will be attached to the right and left feet on the running animation. And you can also get the project files of all these tutorials on my Patreon. Till next tutorial, Allah Hafiz.